A businessman was shot and injured in Linstead, St. Catherine on Saturday night. It was reported that around 8 o'clock he was making his way home after closing his pharmacy when he was attacked while traveling along the Jericho Main Road. The businessman, who is a pharmacist and a clergyman, was shot multiple times. He was assisted to Linstead Hospital where he was admitted. The attack has left members of the business community in shock. A man was shot and killed by unknown assailants in Mansfield Heights, St. Anne on Sunday morning. He has been identified as 31-year-old Odain Hall, otherwise called Ratty, of Gully Road, Orocobessa, St. Mary. Police report that around 12:15 a.m. Hall was at a bar when two masked men armed with guns approached him and opened fire, hitting him before fleeing the scene. Police were alerted and Hall was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. A motive for the killing has not yet been ascertained. The three people who were shot and killed in Clarendon on Friday have been identified. They are Kelvin Anderson, otherwise called Styler, age 42 years, truck operator of Peckham District; Cecil Ricketts, otherwise called Parge, shopkeeper of Grantham District; and Delroy Facey, otherwise called King Dunn, otherwise called Missy Dunn, age 56 years, farmer of Belmont District, all from the parish. Information received is that the three victims were at a shop which is operated by Ricketts when an SUV motor vehicle color and registration not yet ascertained was driven to the location and men armed with guns exited the vehicle and fired several shots. The criminals then fled from the area. The police were summoned and on arrival all three men were found with gunshot wounds all over their bodies. The scene was processed and they were taken to Maypen Hospital where they were pronounced dead. The usually quiet farming community of Roehampton St. James was plunged into mourning after three of its male residents were gunned down in the community on Friday. Their murders bring to 6 the number of people killed in the area since the start of the week. The victims have been identified as 38-year-old Conor Lawrence, otherwise called Beanie, shopkeeper Chevron Gordon alias Kong, and 50-year-old Carl Leslie Morris, otherwise called Shatter. Reports are that the men were at a shop in the community at about 10 p.m. on Friday when they were attacked and shot several times. The incident took place days after two men were also shot in the same area. The men killed on Wednesday were identified as 23-year-old Linston Anderson and 20-year-old Tavardat Doman. Reports are that they were at their home when gunmen forced their way into the house and shot them several times.